I really feel like I should have been wearing letters for this video. But hey, got an anchor pillow. Hi, welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about sorority recruitment, advice, my experience, and questions that people may have about recruitment or sororities in general. For those of you who don't know and haven't watched my About Me video, I'll link it down below. You should watch it. But when I was going to school in Missouri, I was a Delta Gamma down there. It was a very small school, so sorority life was small and not as big as like Mizzou or the University of Minnesota. There was only 4 sororities there, but I would like to talk about my experience there. Disclaimer, just because this was my experience doesn't mean it'll be same as yours too. Meaning that Greek life is different at every school you go to. There's a lot of similarities, but there's also a lot of differences. I have some questions pulled up here that are common ones that are asked. So, first question is, what is a sorority? Most people have this question, especially in Europe. Greek life is not that common. It is present in Canada, because Delta Gamma does have chapters in Canada. So basically what sorority is, it's kind of like the best way, not the best way to describe it, but the easiest way to describe it is a club, but it's so much more than that. You join with girls who have common interests and values as you do, and that's kind of how it works. There's meetings that you have. You hold on to events such as like philanthropy events to raise money for your philanthropy. Each sorority has a different philanthropy that they go for. Delta Gamma Service for Sight. Other ones include Alpha Delta Pi is Ronald McDonald House, Chi Omega is Make-A-Wish. So there's like different organizations that they dedicate their time to raise money for. So next is, how does recruitment work? Like I said earlier, disclaimer, it varies at many schools. It can last for 4 days, which about lasted 3 to 4 days at my school, to like a couple of weeks. For my school, we had recruitment like before school even started, so like during orientation week. But then at other schools, like I know at the University of Minnesota, they have recruitment while classes are going on, so like right in the beginning of class in the fall. But then I've known other schools who don't start recruitment until the next semester, so spring semester. So like I said, it all varies, but kind of down to the core of it, it's a mutual selection process. At my school, so there's 4 different sororities. On the first night we went to all of them, and we had to like narrow it down as the days went on. At the end of recruitment week, we received a bid, so like an invitation to what sorority you got, an invite to. You can choose to decline the bid. I highly recommend you don't. It may have not been your first choice, but give it a chance, because it could have been like the best decision that you've ever made. So yeah, and then it's bid day. All the girls are getting their bids, getting t-shirts and stuff like that. Another question I have is, does being in a sorority take up a lot of time? And like I said, it varies. Personally for me, it did not take up a lot of time. We did have events, other houses philanthropy events. There's weeks like dedicated where they do like serenades and games and stuff like that, like basketball, volleyball, whatever tournaments, to raise money for that house's given philanthropy. Those would happen a couple times a month. Some of the stuff is required, but not everything is. So if you don't want to do it, you don't have to. But my best advice is put in what you want to receive. The more time you put in to your sorority, the more you'll get back from it, and it'll just be a better experience. That makes sense. So if you're involved, it will be a whole lot more fun. What if I have questions during recruitment? So if you have a question about just the recruitment process in general, most schools have recruitment advisors. We call them PIKIs. And they were girls who would disaffiliate from their chapter for the week, and they would help girls going through recruitment. The reason why they disaffiliated, because they wanted to send a more go Greek message than go insert sorority here. They are very helpful, so don't forget to ask them questions, because they are there to help. So some just tidbits of advice that I have when you're going through recruitment. First one, have questions prepared for the girls. they will ask you, now do you have any questions for me? This is a great time. It'll start off topics. If you do have any questions about the sororities, go for it. Some good ones are to ask are, what made you choose so-and-so sorority? What do you like to do for fun? You know, where are you from? Ask stuff about them. If you are stumped before recruitment and what questions to ask your recruitment counselors. That's what they're there for. The next one I have is smile. It's a fun time and the girls want to see that you're having fun, and I think it'll make you less nervous too. Remember, these girls who are recruiting you are probably just as nervous as you are, because, you know, they're talking to new people too. Smile will make things more enjoyable, make it more fun, and all that jazz. So this one's kind of obvious. Do not trash talk other sororities. So if you're going to so-and-so house and you're talking with the girl there and you're saying, oh, well, that's so-and-so sorority, blah, blah, blah. It's like, it's not really nice and it doesn't show your true self. It's not good integrity. And you might not know, like, the girl you're talking to might have a friend in that sorority. I personally had friends in every single house when I was at school. Just kind of a common sense one there. Be nice. Okay, this one is super important. Keep an open mind. You may go, before you even start school, you may have done a lot of research. I know I did, you know, about the different sororities at your school. You may have your heart set on one before you even meet the girls in the house. Can make you have a difficult time for choosing the right house. You know, if you don't receive a bid for your house that you wanted, you may be missing out on the house you did receive a bid for that you could have had such a great experience there too. I actually, one of my best friends in the house, and she was my roommate for a couple of years, she had her heart set on one sorority but going to school, but then she met someone from Delta Gamma and kind of it opened her mind more, and she now went Delta Gamma, and I'm glad she did because now she's my best friend. Next tip is to dress nice, obviously, but also dress comfortable, especially if you're at a bigger school. If you want to wear heels, go for it. I wear heels, but if you don't feel comfortable walking in heels, you may be walking a lot, so then just wear flats, cute sandals or something. Dress yourself and dress comfortable but nice. It'll just make the whole thing a lot easier and a lot less stressful. And also plan your outfits in advance. Some schools, I know my school, sent out an email we got from the Pie Guys on what to wear each night, so I was able to pick my outfits before I even got to school. And last but not least, be yourself. This will make it easier for you, will make it easier for the girls in the house to find the right house for you. If you be yourself, you'll know what you're looking for, you'll know your common interests, you'll know your values, you'll know what personalities you fit with the best. It'll just help you. It may be overwhelming. I was lucky enough to know what house I want from like day one. Imagine yourself, what girls do you see like watching The Bachelorette every week with, painting your nails with, you know, going out for breakfast in the morning. Imagine the girls who will be your best friends, and that will kind of help. No, actually it'll help a lot. So just, you know, be yourself, and yeah, you know, even if you're not thinking about going through recruitment, I think you should at least try it. You may not like it, and that's okay, but you'll meet so many people along the way, and hey, you may figure out this is actually pretty awesome. This is probably one of the best decisions I made while I was at school, probably even a lifetime. I still keep in contact with a lot of my sisters, and you will, most girls do not regret it. So that was just a little bit about some advice and my experience while going through recruitment and being in a sorority and all that fun jazz. So if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more. If you have any more questions about recruitment or sororities in general, you can comment down below and I will answer them for you. Thank you so much for watching, and also a huge shout out, thank you for all my friends, family members who saw my post on Facebook about sharing this channel, those of you who subscribed, watched. I really appreciate it. It means so much to me. I did not know I would get so many likes from just that post and so many people being excited about it. So thank you again, and see you later. Bye. So welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about sorority